Hello YouTube! We are now completing our amp rack, and in this last video I will be explaining a lot. So I had some difficulties. My M5s are already here and I test fit them and they did not fit well, so I need to make some custom bracketing here. And why and how and when, and I had so much difficulties making these all pieces, so it took so much time that I will be just shortening this video out and will be explaining in the later of this video how everything was made and why they are made like they are made now. So let's just paint and just finish this project that we started. Okay, so when the paint is drying there, I just try to explain why I did these. So the amplifier, the length of the amplifier is 70 centimeters. So the length is from the profile, not from the what these are. This plate where it connects to the chassis. So actually these were enough off here. So these, I wanted it to connect here, but from this to this there is 70 centimeters and 73 centimeters is the total length. So the connection points were in mid-air here. So I was thinking maybe if I just cut these off and weld them 2 centimeters to here, but my welding do-it-yourself welding station just broke up. Actually, I think it's one of the diode rectifier that was blown, because it makes this kind of weld. The capacitor is still working, but I think that the one of the phases is dead. So I ordered new component there, and I will be trying to fix it. Hopefully it's only the diode rectifier, cost me like 10 euros, so it's cheap to fix. But if it's broken, I just need to buy a new one. Okay, so I did these because I wanted to use a this kind of metal. I hook them here like so. Hold on, where is it? There, and this is actually wrong piece here, but never mind. Just for demonstrative purposes. These are lengthier, they are 3.5 centimeters wide. These are only 2 centimeters wide. So as you can see here, the gap is so small that when the amplifier is heavy and when the car goes into the hole or something, the amplifier just hits the chassis here, the amp rack here. So I made a new brackets. So the amplifier will be 1 centimeter off from here, and I wanted to use these angle irons because it was the only way I could get these rubbers in use, as I want to keep the amplifier off the chassis of the car via electricity, because the amplifier itself is connected through ground. The chassis is on ground, and ground goes from here, ground to batteries, and I don't want that the chassis contact what I get when I connect this amp rack with these onto the chassis of the car. The electricity ground, I don't want it to connect the amplifier. I only want it to connect the terminals of the voltage of the power supply mainline, and maybe the RCAs if the amplifier inner ground is at the RCAs. So with these rubber components, I will be manage to isolate the amplifier off the ground. So with these, the pressure, the force of the amplifier is coming down. One rubber is too flexible for the whole amplifier, but when I have 4 connected into it, it flexes roughly a half a centimeter. If I push it from the center here, it barely moves, but if I push it from the edge, it moves almost a centimeter. So I think it's okay, it's stable enough, not letting it bang here, and it's soft enough to isolate the small vibration of the bass when I bump the bass. Well, actually that's about it. Long story, but I hope I managed to explain it thoroughly. Later on I will be painting these from the both side and hooking them in here, and in the last part of this video I will be showing and explaining you how the actually how flexible it actually is. So stay tuned. Okay, so far so good. Here are my amps. As you can see, they are quite flexible. Goes up and down. And here I have hooked it up with 3 bolts on each side. And it's pretty okay. If I press from center here, it does not move much. And if I wiggle it tries to stabilize. So I don't know if it's good or bad or better or worse, but we'll find out. At least I have tried to make them as stable as possible. I kinda like it. Stays nice and flexible. Like if you like this, like if you dislike, and leave a comment how it turned out. Is it okay? Is it good or bad? Better or worse? I like it. It's okay for me. And if it's bad, I will be fixing it. Just that simple. Nothing is perfect. Not even me. See you in the next video. Bye bye.